What's that for? I got it sped up a little bit.
There's 673 people watching my video. If you think we were anywhere near mainstream, you think that number wouldn't be higher? I mean, look at me. I'm sexy as hell. You might as well put, George Clooney on here.
Yeah. Cause Bitcoin bans. Too sexy for his shirt. Too sexy for his shirt. Too sexy it hurts. Bitcoin bans. Too sexy for his car. Too sexy for his car. Too sexy by far. Tell me you remember that song. Right said Fred. I'm too sexy for my shirt. I think Bitcoin Ben's too sexy for crypto. Tell you the truth. Hang on, I gotta cough. I want to blow your ears out. Hang on. Yeah, so we're gonna talk cryptos. That market, man. Huh? Scary market today. But I do want to share something with you. Notice that I'm sure you've been every video you freaking play related to cryptos or anything. This guy's face is showing up left and right. I'm Jason Bond from JasonBondPicks.com, and I've been killing it in the stock market this year. I'm sure you have, Jason. What channel am I on? Oh, Crypto Karaoke. Crypto Karaoke has an advertisement playing? Hey, you don't say. That's a Big 10-4. Finally got approved. So Steven is going to be in the process here, I think today, starting to upload the songs we've done that we've been basically sitting on. We've got a lot of songs, to be honest. We've probably got like 20 songs or more. 15, 20, I bet. And then what? There's 4 or 5 on this channel. So get ready. Some more are coming. And now we have advertisements. Again, I'm splitting that revenue 50-50 with Steven. And good times coming. Now, granted, it's hard to listen to some of these songs, pumping you up. And they're kind of cute because some of it's, staring at the market down, the market's down, and I'm going to buy the dip, and then you see the actual market today, just as an example. 250, yeah, to be honest with you, last time I looked it was 262. 262, it's 258. So, look at the price, $84 Litecoin, $6,100 Bitcoin. Now the interesting thing here is that the last time Bitcoin was at 6,000, and look at this sell-off here. We've got some serious volume happening. $4 billion in volume, most of which I'm going to tell you is happening right over here, this downward slide, if you will. And I don't know if you guys know, but Courtney Brown, he's one of the remote viewing team leaders, if you will. He's used Dick Algar before. They did a session with 3 people. These 2 girls and this one guy. And it was extremely hard to understand what the hell I was looking at. What he was like. I feel like, what the hell's the conclusion here? What did I just listen to? Because it was very difficult to understand what he was saying about the high percentage, the low percentage of Litecoin from June 15th, I believe, was the date. So it was all based on whatever the price of Litecoin was on June 15th, which I think was around $95. So he's like, we essentially remote viewed for 3 months to September 15th. And again, it's all based on the price of Litecoin from the 15th. So what I gathered was there was a potential drop for Litecoin. And by the way, at $84 today, it's pretty darn close to where he... Oh, stand by. That's my ringtone. Stand by. All right, sorry. Had to take a call. I work on Fridays. And when the calls are coming, I got to take it. So, anyways, what I was talking about, Litecoin didn't dip to no $84 last time Bitcoin touched 6K. Litecoin was actually about 100. It actually touched like $99, $100. So in other words, Litecoin has come down more than Bitcoin. And obviously you can see that in the percentage anyways, 8% versus 16. But I mean, EOS is down 16, Bcash 13, Tron. Let's see some of the bigger hit numbers. Although Game.com is up. Let's see. Elasto, Cybermiles, Bytecoin. These are some of the hardest hit ones. Fusion, Loopring. And guess whose coin staring them in the face? Man, if I could just get Populous down to $9. $9, I think I might buy some more. How about $6.29? Now we're getting somewhere. Snippy may have to go in on some. Okay, I'm just going to say that right now. Snippy may have to pull the trigger on some Populous. When the dip comes... Oh, hold on. Stand by. Stand by.
Sites be getting very populous. When the dip comes, I'll be buying Populous. We hodl BTs.
Boom. Know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. When the dip comes, I'll be buying Populous. Today is a dip, my friends. If if you got one of the little Snippy and the big Snippy fans, you got to hodl through the dip, some of the gut-wrenching one. I'm just going to tell you, you need the bigger one. You need the bigger fan. Like the paddle fan. This is one you're going to have to use the bigger one on. Of course, I'm not in any of these, actually, except for Loopring. I do have a little bit of Loopring. So, in other words, some of the harder hit ones. But again, I like to look at days like this and say, which ones hit the hardest? Well, in all fairness, whether it's 18%, 16%, I mean, these are all 0x, EOS, which, I already have my EOS. I'm not going to go out and get any more at the moment. Theta's down. Again, they're all down. Digibyte, some good coins in here. As far as a hard hit. On days like this, is the days I'm like, whoa, what kind of performance is that one? No, I've seen that one before. Yeah, for sure. It's been, Elf. We've seen that a million times. But, again, looking at the Wall Street cheat sheet. Let me pull that up. Hang on. All right, Wall Street cheat sheet. And this is, we really need to, if you really want to see it, I think Litecoin right now is going to show it to you. Litecoin, matter of fact, we can just go to TradingView. And let's take a look at the volume. Pump up the volume. Nope. We ain't pumping up the volume. Let's see. Litecoin, interactive chart. Okay. And I wouldn't actually call it huge volume, but definitely some volume. I mean, look at these other days. Volume. Of course, we did drop here, but then it was, went right back up over here. But this candle here dropped it from 72, 73-ish, touched down to 67, whatever. Then you have the next green candle, which just means it ended the next 2 hours higher than it was the previous 2 hours. But anyway, a lot more volume in here, even in here, than we see over here. So there's not a whole lot of volume moving this market right now, and it's going downward. Now, looks like, again, on the 2 hour anyways, we've hit a block. This thing got down to 6,068. So that's Bitcoin. But again, for the purpose of this chart, and then Bitcoin and Litecoin are very similar. You look at the charts and whatnot. Let's go to the 4 hour. Should be able to show that. So we had this bottom, remember? This was February 6th or 2nd. What was it? 2nd. February 2nd-ish. Right here. And let's get this right across perfectly as best I can anyways. Alright, so we got down to $99 here. We've now touched below it since the 13th of June. Went back above, back below, back above again here, back below. And today, right now, we are down to $84, as you can see, 85. So Wall Street cheat sheet, I talked about this the other day and said, hey, remember, are we, are we right here coming down to the bottom? We still got some more downward pressure to go before we get way lower. And this is lower than the anger portion, right? How are you feeling right now today looking at this? Are you more angry today or are you depressed? This is depressed. This is, oh man, I thought when is the end of the month? When's the end of the month coming? I thought July was going to start to creep a little bit. Oh yeah, we're not at the end of the month yet. We got another week to go after this, but excuse me. What if this is the end of July or June, June, we hit this bottom today, tomorrow, whatever it is. Again, just an FYI, the Courtney Brown thing, my calculations were that $84 needs to go a little lower. But his high, which again, I don't want to give away everything he's, they charge $100 for this little report, so I'm not going to give you numbers. That wouldn't be fair to them. And this is Courtney Brown. This is not Dick Algar and the crypto viewing guys. It's Courtney Brown's thing. And it would, again, based on the $95 roughly price from June, so I can look at it, June 15th. Yeah, it was like 98, 97, 95, whatever. Okay, so I'll say this. If it's all probability and percentage. Well, the high side could be this, but the lower part of the high side could be this, and the low side, high part could be this, as well as this, and it's percentage basis. So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, well, it could be between here and here, I guess, kind of. And I'll tell you the high side, and I'm going to shoot. Well, I don't want to give, it's not fair to give this stuff away. It's not my thing. I don't really, shouldn't say it. So definitely less than $150 Litecoin would be the high side coming up. Somewhere between now and September 15th. And the low side is actually a little bit lower than where we're at today. But you start taking his probabilities, and maybe this is it. $80, 82, 84, whatever it is, that's it. End of the story. It's 10 a.m. Friday. We still got the rest of the day. How's it going to go? We got the weekend. How's it going to go? And then we got next week. So I think whatever we see happen, so in other words, if there's still more downward pressure, it's going to go. Maybe it's, again, maybe the rest of the day, end of the day, tomorrow, Sunday, whatever. I think by the time we get into next week, that, in other words, the final week of June is what I'm trying to say. Whatever happened, and then, okay, now we can start moving. And then that doesn't necessarily mean, oh, it's going to blast. It just means, okay, that was definitely the bottom, and now we're going back up. And it may be a slow rise. But again, I can't sit here and tell you how many times, how much information, good information is coming out. What, got Lloyd Blankfein coming out even from Goldman Sachs, defending crypto, while of course JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, still hates them. It's a love-hate relationship between those two top banks. You've got them, again, who bought Circle. Circle owns the Polonia exchange now. They're working to get completely fully compliant, regulated by the SEC. Now Coinbase, as you heard recently, I've already covered it, a few weeks ago. That we too, us too, we want to be fully regulated and compliant with SEC so we can offer additional coins and whatnot, right? Why are they gearing up for all this? If this is happening, it's like you discovered this new thing, these wonderful little, this was from Jean-Claude and his family, this nice little silver coin, Star Trek. You discovered this little case, you've invented it. It holds 1 ounce silver rounds or jewelry. It's, it's got the little soft cushioning. And this thing, oh, it's a brilliant idea. No one came up with it. You patent it, you start rolling it out, you're getting ready to go big. Big advertising money coming. Guys, we got some big expenses coming up. We're going, right? Yep, let's do this. And then all of a sudden you find the market falls off. No one cares about these. Something else happens or whatever it is. And all of a sudden, the preliminary sales you have, they're falling off a cliff. This thing's looking like it's sucking. Do you just go forward all of a sudden now? Oh, the hell with that data. Well, hold on, sir, the data is telling us this is not, something has happened. The market has shifted. We need to look into this. No. Full steam ahead. Don't worry about it. Let's blow the money and let's keep going. No, you'd stop, say, whoa, maybe we need to stop. Either that or we're about to destroy the entire business and everyone's about to be out of a job. We need to slow down and look with it. Look, why is this happening, right? No one's doing that. In crypto, they're moving full force, full steam ahead. SEC, the CFTC, again, they are... I've never in my life heard the CFTC and or SEC come out on something that you and I, you know, whether it was silver and gold, right? When they come out with that stuff, oh, there's no manipulation. No, everything's fine. And then there's manipulation. Speaking of rotten Deutsche Bank the other day, one of the manipulators. Oh, I thought there was no manipulation. What's happening? Oh, they're going to pay a fine, and they're going to promise not to do it again, and we told you so. So, oh, well, that's all right. We got another silver and gold. It's called cryptos. You would think SEC, CFTC would put a stop to that quickly. They're all securities, and blah, blah, you can't have them, that end of it. The other day, when the market was down, hey, ETH is not a security. Oh, and hey, Bitcoin's not a security. Now, one could argue, Joe, what if they're doing this to set us all up? To let the damn thing crash, make us think it's good news, everything's gonna be great, and they're gonna their buddies are pulling the rug out right now. They're running for the exits, and leaving us with these empty bags. Anything's a possibility, sure, but do I think that that's what's happening? And cryptos are gonna go down in a big fiery crash and it's over? No, absolutely not. If I did, I would have sold everything I have off today. Guys, just paid the house off, and I've got just a smidgen of a little bit of crypto left. I didn't want to do the video and then go do that, because then maybe everyone's going to run to the exits at the same time. We're all going to be selling on top of each other. It's going to be a freaking bloodbath. So yeah, love you guys, but I had to get out. Now I'm telling you I got out, so good luck, right? I'd have to do something. I couldn't leave you hanging. But I wouldn't want to be fighting, everyone fighting each other. Let me do my video first and then go unload. No thanks. I love you guys, but you know, I'd like to get out, get that house paid off, and then, guys, I decided to pull the trigger today. You know, that's not even kind of the case. I'm sitting here looking at all the stuff I own, and whoa, we haven't seen these numbers since, well, February 2nd. But again, if we got through February 2nd and everyone was crying the blues then, that was the low at the time. I mean, that was the low at the time. How did we recover? We got back to a $470 billion market cap just last month, didn't we? And just touched it and came back down this time. So I'm just going to show you something. Yeah, let's look at coin market cap real quick. 259. It was 262. It was just 258. Now it's back up a billion. Whatever. What I want to show you, that's April, right here. Right down here. Now I'd like to zoom into that. And this is the whole market cap. So we got down to 278. 278. Okay. Zoom back out. Came back up. Over here. 243. Right? This is just March and April. End of March. Remember that? April. 243 billion. So we're down even lower. 248. Oh my gosh. So keep that in mind. 243. I can get my mouse back where it was. Or 253. 247. Sorry. 247. 248. So 247. We're at 259. That's a good bit above 247, right? So, I mean, it keeps going down. We're getting close to being where it was. That was in April. So in April, where did it go from there? Went to a top here, again, around 470. Somewhere over here, right? 469, there it is, 471. In May. May was last month. This is the kind of wild swings we talk about. If you're going to play this game, you have to be ready and willing. Maybe not even willing, but ready to deal with this. And what it's going to do to your stomach and your emotions and everything else. It's worth it for me. It should be worth it for most people because we've already seen what these things have done, and they've done this over and over and over and over again. The thing is, most people haven't, and I say most people, not just like my subscribers or whatever, just most people nowadays in crypto weren't really around from 2012, 13, 14, 15, when there were some brutal sell-offs, and it was mostly Bitcoin back then, but Litecoin followed it too. Okay, so when Bitcoin popped, Litecoin popped. When Bitcoin dumped, Litecoin dumped. It's the same thing. Kind of like gold and silver. But no one, imagine being around one of the times where you had to wait 2 years to get back to where you were and then watch a new epic rally happen. That blew your mind. But it only blew your mind because you lived through it. And you waited. Or maybe you sold off if someone was in it back then and said, damn, I should have waited. Well, it was 2 years. I know, but damn, look at where it went. Holy crap. I'm not going to do that right now. Let me sell off. And then watch it go back up and say, oh man, I should have. No, again, if I've got some extra cash right now, I'm looking at some stuff. And let me tell you something, Populous, like I played a minute ago, when the dip comes, I'll be buying Populous at $6 something right now, $6. Do you realize when I sold off from 30, 40 cents, whatever the hell it was I got in at, to $4.50 to $5, somewhere in between there. It's $1 away from $5. Well, and some change. Like, whoa, I'm back where I sold off last year, but it did run up to $70+ But now at $6 times 10x would be $60. It's already been up to 70. So again, I'm staring at Populous saying, man. However, is there more bloodletting to come today? You know what I mean? And I'll throw another thing out there at you. On the conspiracy side, the whole Brock Pierce and EOS and Bix is on a steamroll again on that, and they're getting it from everywhere. All of a sudden, we had a deep state law firm look at our stuff, and they said we have it on June 1st, anyways. Well, what about before June 1st? Did you have the money to back the $2.5 billion, whatever? Well, we don't know, but on June 1st we have it. That's the point. The claim is that you never had it. Therefore, all the press stuff with Tether shouldn't have happened because you didn't have the money to back it. So the conspiracy side, I have no proof of what I'm about to say, by the way. I have no proof. It's just a thought. What if they're getting nervous and they see the writing on the wall? Guys, it's time for us to exit. And the kind of money that EOS Block 1 brought in, $4+ billion roughly, I think, in ETH. Not to mention the EOS tokens are worth something. Billions also. If that one entity decided, guys, the pressure's on, exit time, you'd see a day like today. I'm going to throw that out there. And the fact that they just came out, oh, look, we got this law firm, deep state law firm has confirmed we're good. And nobody bought it. Nobody. Even in their own chat thing I saw. This doesn't prove anything, guys. You have a law firm. It's not even an auditor. And it's only for June 1st. What about the previous months and weeks? That's what we've been talking about. What bike? The beach cruiser. The one I've been talking to you about for 2 weeks. The one I've been asking you about. Oh, that bike. I didn't know you want it back, homie. It's right over here. Yeah, we can kind of keep it over at my place. It's kind of like it's both of ours. We'll just keep it over at my place. Right. So, no proof whatsoever. Me. Just a thought. If I was getting nervous and I'm trying to come out with anti-FUD stuff to say, no, everything's fine, and it's not working, maybe plan B is run for the hills, exit strategy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to say I have any kind of information or someone even forwarded me a thought. That just came to me while I was talking to you. And if that's the case, by the way, if that is really what's happening, and I cannot prove that. I'm not even going to claim that I think it's definitely possible, like it's happening. It's just a thought. It's possible, but you know what I mean? Is it probable? What I would say though, if that has actually happened, I would say good riddance. Get this manipulation thing out of the way. Get it out of here once and for all. And now let's party. Let's roll. Cryptos, let's go. That's how I'd feel about it. But again, I can't say that I know that happened. It's just a thought. So, again, got a lot of volume. 14 billion in volume. And the market's down, you know, overall volume. And yes, overall market's down as well. Just out of curiosity, what is green today? That's page 1. Fun, fair, and game. And even that, look at, go back. Look at fun, fair. This huge run up, and then bloop, back down. Basically, back where it was. Interesting. Next page. Endor protocol. What the hell's that? A Minecraft entity? Ender? It's an Enderman. It's the Ender protocol. What the? Odin. Third page, which I almost never look at. Feathercoin. I used to mine Feathercoin. Back in the day when I was mining, I would mine a lot of Feathercoin, convert it to Bitcoin. When I had the old mining rigs in end of 2014 into 2015. Or was it end of 2013 into 2014? I don't remember. I was mining some Feathercoin. 14 cents. I'm trying to think, what did Feathercoin go for back in the day? Let's... Oh, and Mothership. Everybody loves Mothership. What the... Mothership. Oh, there's Saul Rosenberg coin. Solus. Hi, this is Solus. Saul, I said, damn you. Saul. I'm just curious. Feathercoin. 14. Look at this run up on Feather. Almost a buck. $80. 80 cents. $1.16. See that? Matter of fact, that looks like it got even higher. $1.41. Wow. Feathercoin. But again, I think I was in what was that? Not even a penny. 0.3 of a penny. I think it was the end of 2014, in 2015. But again, I was converting these immediately into Bitcoin. So just curious. Feathercoin. It's one of these coins that what the hell does it even do? Why is it even here? Don't know, but it was there and people mined it like myself and we converted it to Bitcoin. Thank you. Have a nice day. So I'm watching the market, whatever. I'm not panicking. No. Because I can see myself, vision, in the future. Again, 2020, Cliff Eye Joe, Enterprise Joe, whatever the hell you're doing. Don't know what you're doing, dude, but the universe likes you. I can see myself circa 2020 doing videos, finding an old-ass video like this one on June 22nd, 2018. Hey, guys, 2 years ago. Hey, live stream, whatever. Raise your hand, guys. Do you remember going through this? Look at my video here. Let's do a little recap. Yeah, oh my God, yeah, Joe, I do. Man, I sold. I got scared. I sold. Other people? No, I held. Of course, we don't know what the next 2 years is going to be, but I think we got a good idea. It's going to be good for cryptos. But yes, there's going to be some manipulation, apparently, right? There's going to be whales that come and go. There's going to be all kinds of market forces. But if the end result is very good, so be it. I got to take that call. Take care.